Welcome back to the 2-Minute Warning. Today I'm taking a look at the Miami Dolphins after their all-pro cornerback Xavien Howard has requested a trade from the franchise. And I'm going to be kind of reacting to that. But before we get into that topic, question for those of you viewing, where do you want to see Xavien Howard end up? Which team are you looking for him to go to? Getting straight into it though, I don't know if this is a shock to some people. He's been unhappy with his contract. He feels like he needs to be paid more. I believe he's right around the 6th or 7th highest paid cornerback in the league. However, Byron Jones, a cornerback on the Dolphins who's not even close to Xavien's caliber of talent, is already making more than him, and that's not sitting right with Xavien. Xavien, we know, is a top 3 cornerback in the league, and he needs to be paid like it, so that is why he's upset and wanting to trade. Personally, I don't think the Dolphins want to move off of him, but from Xavien's point of view, it seems like he's came to the table and offered them realistic negotiations, and they are not biting off, so he said, I got to get my money right, and I got to get out of here where I will get what I deserve to be paid. Kudos to him. I get it. You know, it'd be hard for me to pass up millions of dollars just because my franchise doesn't feel like it. Personally, the top suitors that I think should reach for Xavien Howard are the teams that are either one piece away, like they need to invest all their eggs on one basket, be aggressive, go big or go home to make a run at it this year. Again, not a Super Bowl threat like a Bucs or Chiefs that are already stacked, but a team that is right on the cusp of hitting that next level. A Titans, a Chargers, a Cardinals, a Washington football team, a Vikings, maybe a Niners. They're low on draft capital, but still, he would really help out their secondary. Maybe, again, one of those 5 or 6 teams that are one piece away from being on the cusp of a super serious Super Bowl contender, or a team that is super desperate for a cornerback. You know, the Titans are kind of already in that realm. A Cowboys could really use some help on defense. Colts are midway. They got Xavier Rhodes and Kenny Moore, but Xavien Howard would really take them to the next level. Or a Raiders, again, a team that's one piece away, a team that's defensively desperate, or a team that has a lot of draft capital. A Giants got several first-round picks, and Eagles have several first-round picks. A Jets have several first-round picks. Now, you have to hope that Xavien and the Dolphins still have somewhat of a healthy relationship to where they don't just ship them off wherever, like, oh, send them to New York where they stand no chance. Hopefully Xavien gets some say in where he wants to go, so A, he can still compete, and B, still get paid. And also, I don't think that, I highly doubt Miami would ship him to New York within the division, but those are the 3 teams or 3 type of teams that I could see reaching out for Xavien. Again, a team that's on the cusp of a Super Bowl and needs to go all in, a team that's defensively desperate, or a team that has a lot of draft capital. But there's one extra X-factor team, and that is the Houston Texans. If they were attempting to make a long shot trade for Deshaun Watson, throwing Xavien Howard in there would be the perfect extra piece to really give value for him. And this has to go to a team that needs a cornerback and can afford one. You know, Xavien Howard's close to Jalen Ramsey tier talent, if not on par with them, if not better than them. And Jalen Ramsey went for 2+ first-round draft picks, so that means Xavien Howard's going to be right around that cost, 2 first-round draft picks, and then some. Personally, like I said, if Miami wants to go the all-out trade and send him to Houston, send Tua, send Xavien, and send 2 or 3 firsts to Houston for Deshaun Watson, that would be the best-case scenario for Miami, at least immediately. Short-term, I don't see them getting anyone back that'll help out this team immediately. You lose Xavien Howard, you're going to fall from a top 5 defense to top 10, top 12. You lose a top 3 cornerback in the league, you're going to fall a lot of rankings very quickly. Now, if you trade him for Tua Cardinals and you get a big pass rusher and Chandler Jones back, who also requested a trade, you might be able to, counteract that a little bit, balance it out a little bit, and your defense could still withstand some top-tier standings. If you trade him for Stephon Gilmore, the Patriots, I doubt those 2 trade. But again, you guys know what I mean. You get Stephon Gilmore, you still have a great corner that can help you contend in the short term. Any other team like a Cowboys, like a Titans, like a Colts, like a Vikings, you're probably not going to get an immediate player this year. You'll get future draft capital to build in time, but for Xavien Howard replacement this very year, you're not going to find that amongst many teams, in my opinion. Again, the big trade keeps swaying to me. I don't expect Xavien Howard to really go out there and want to be sent to Houston, but it is what it is. I don't know how much say he will have in this trade. I'd love to see that big roster trade just because I'd like to see a big NFL move. Like I said, Tua, 3 firsts, Xavien Howard to Houston for Deshaun Watson. That would be cool to see. But again, I don't think the Miami will just ship him off there. But then again, this is also for a top 5 QB. They might be willing to do whatever. Houston might not even be interested. You know, last time they traded with Miami, they got screwed out of it with Laramie Tunsil. So I don't know if they'll be looking at Miami again. Either way, this is a huge blockbuster trade for the NFL just in general, no matter where it ends up. I could see the Cowboys really reaching out here to give them that push on defense to take them to the next level, and I think they should. I don't know if Xavien want to play there, and Cowboys are already paying a lot of guys a lot of money. Jalen Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence, Martin Cooper, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott. But I guess what's one more to the mix? We'll just have to see. You guys tell me, where do you want to see him go? It doesn't seem like him and Miami are going to work it out anymore. They've already tried to negotiate. Now he's requesting a trade. A trade request is a trade request, so it's not looking good. But we'll just have to see how it turns out. You guys tell me what you think. And of course, referring back to the question in the video, where do you want to see him end up? Is it, like I said, I think the 3 different types of teams or who's going to be looking for him. A desperate team on defense, a team that's one piece away, or a team that just has a lot of draft capital and they're looking to make a move. You guys tell me. Or, of course, the 4th one, the wild card, Deshaun Watson and the Texans. As always, and of course, I truly appreciate it. Thank you for watching, guys. 2-minute warning.